Hello everyone, it is Ritom72 here, and I'm back with another Super Sigma video. Here with me is Withered Bonnie, but we're not just reviewing him. We're going to show off all of my custom Withered Fnaf figures. Oh my god, there's blue paint. Chat, I might crash out. I'll try to get that off. Oh, I think I got it all. Just a little bit more. Anyways. Well, yeah, we're just gonna go straight into the video of all my custom Withered Fnaf figures, and, well, they're not necessarily custom, but they are repainted and have Funko joints. They are 3D prints. Yeah, super cool. Alrighty, I think I'm just gonna go straight into the video. And, of course, here's Withered Bonnie. We'll do him first. I did make a couple shorts on him. I'm not sure if I made a video on him, did I? No. I was gonna make a video on him and Freddy separately, but I kind of got too lazy, so I'm just gonna make one video showing all of my Withered figures off. But yeah, here's the awesome dude himself. These are all Funko joints that I put in here. I made a video with Withered Foxy showing how I made him. If you want a full in-depth thing, you can go check out that video. But I used this crappy Dremel, and I dremeled into like the 3D printed joints, and I dremeled down. I pried off the joints of like a Funko figure with a hair dryer. I pried it out, and then I took the joints, put a little glue on the end, stabbed them into the openings of the print, and I kind of made sure to keep the joints sticking out a little bit because the Withered animatronics are a little bit taller. So having it stick up more would make them taller. Like here, I'll show you. Like how this Bonnie is decently shorter. This is not a good angle. Is shorter than Withered Bonnie. I can get him to stand straight up. They're definitely a little taller than their FNAF 1 counterparts. And next up, we got Withered Freddy. I made a video, well, a short, putting, what is it? Oh my gosh. Putting the Funko joints on him, like the progress a little bit. And here he is all done. Super cool. And sometimes this happens, it's always like the left, like even look. But not the right side. It's kind of annoying. The Funko joint kind of just loves to be loose right there. This is slightly updated from the one I showed off. Like, I painted that black, and the joints, they were like a much lighter gray, and I painted them darker. Now they're kind of like a blackish grayish color. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna completely repaint these guys eventually because, like, look at those eyeballs. Definitely not my best work. Yeah, super cool, super awesome. And here's Withered Chica, who sadly has no movable parts. But the 3D printer seller that, man, hold on. The 3D printer seller that would buy these prints off recently made a version of her with joints and like a detachable upper head thing, and you can see the endo. It's super cool. One more thing, this is editor me. If you do want to get these 3D prints, you can go to Black Sales 3D, BLACKSAILS 3D on eBay. I hope I spelled that right. But I am gonna buy a 3D printer this summer, so I don't know if I will. I might just print one out myself if I can get my hands on an STL file of it. Alrighty, now back to this guy, actually. The eyes are a little, but that's alright. The joints, like where the joints would be, are a little different than the chart I made. I put some black where the joints would be, and I like fixed up the withering a little bit because it was kind of out of place. And I just cleaned it up a little bit, made it look a little bit more like actual Withered Chica, because some parts were withering was supposed to be, the black wasn't there all the way. But yeah, super cool. And there's lots of dry brushing on this. Like there's a brown dry brushing, gray dry brushing, black dry brushing, all sorts of dry brushing. It's super epic, besides the fact that there's no joints. And here's the super Sigma wobbly head Withered Foxy. Short snout, too. It's not supposed to be like, but that's height. Alrighty. Not much to say about this guy, but like, super Sigma 3D print. And, of course, yes, awesome Funko joints are attached. These were a pain in the guts. The full-length video I made on this guy says more in depth of how I made him. But yeah, he can be a slight pain. And, of course, the darn wobbly head, which is, I don't really appreciate that much. But still, I love this figure, and it's super good. And mostly game accurate, besides, you know, the eyebrows, which I had to cut off, and I did not sand very well. And also, the one joint I didn't like put the Funko part on is this hand, mostly because I feel like I didn't really have enough joints at the time, and it's not too wobbly. Okay, yeah, it's pretty wobbly, but I am going to make a video eventually showing off them all repainted, except Withered Bonnie. I actually updated him before. He looks like this, but like a lot less dry brushed. Oopsie daisy, about had a catastrophe there. Oh, wow. Yeah, before I put the joints on, the Funko joints on these figures, they would fall over so easily. Like, it's crazy. And also, hold on. Bonus thing. Here with me is a Withered Bonnie. This is a multicolored 3D print. It has no paint on it. This is all PLA filament from the same seller, Black Sails 3D on eBay. I am opening to Dremel down the joints once I get my new Dremel. Oh! Once I get my new Dremel and Dremel down the joints so I can add Funko joints so I can actually use it better. Because I broke off the neck. I put a Funko joint neck here. And these are the parts I'm going to use the joints from. And I already know I'm going to get so much hate for this. Yes, this is a 2016 release Blacklight Bonnie leg. Yes, this is a 2016 original release Springtrap leg. I hope I added Divine Boom. And yes, these are Pizzeria Simulator Funko figure joints. Whoa, 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 stop yelling at me, guys. I'm going to be so honest. I don't care for the Blacklight figures. Of Blacklight Foxy head. I have another arm or leg of Blacklight Bonnie, and I used it for Spring Bonnie's feet. Guys, stop yelling at me. I promise it's not that. Wait, no, wait a minute. No. I take that back. This is not an OG 2016 release Springtrap. This is an OG Springtrap 2016 release. Look. Yeah, no, this is the original, but these joints are cracked. And also here's parts of my parts and service container. These are Funko joints. These are broken Funko joints. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff from that lot I got a while back, and oh my, I'm so off task. I still have one more figure to show off, but yeah, this is a 2016 re-release, but this is still a Springtrap. This is a 2016 re-release. But yeah. Yeah, guys. Anyways, and here's the final one. No, this is kind of FNAF 1 movie figure, Freddy. Withered Golden Freddy. But that is it. Alright. But I'm still going to count it, because he is kind of withered. So I'm going to count him. I did make, I think, two videos showing him off and reviewing him. He is pretty epic. As you can tell, There's not Funko joints on this guy. I'm assuming everyone believes me, but just in case you don't, let me just like... Yeah. It doesn't have the absolutely best paint job in the world, but I still think it's really cool. And it's hard to use this guy because there's no Funko joints on it. But eventually I will put some Funko joints on this guy. But yeah, that's all my figures, all my Withered figures. And also this guy, but I don't think I'll put him in the thumbnail. Alrighty, everyone, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think of the video, tell me how I can improve my customs, and stuff like that, and jibber jabber about that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and bye, everyone. Bye.